What's going on, internet world? It's just me. We are back, and of course, I have Miss Nosy and Ignorant Sophie, aka Soso, in the back. And this dance class is going to be basically a teaser for my upcoming salsa class, which will be on exclusively the website, not Facebook. Yes, I did have to say that. Let's dive in, man. I'm not gonna lie, I'm ready to go. So let me show you the first couple of moves, what we will be learning today. Quiero contarle, mi hermano, un pedacito. So basically, de la historia negra, this is the basic. Nuestra, caballero. Let me turn around. En los años 1600, cuando el tirano mandó las calles de Cartagena, aquella historia vivió. Cuando aquí llegaban esos negreros africanos en cadenas, besaban mi tierra, esclavitud perpetua. You always want to dance with your chest up. Right? You see a little style? This is what everybody likes. Alright. So basically, I just love that part. Anyways, basically that was a vibe. That was the basics. So what I showed you was it's like directing traffic. This is front and back, right? Uh, as a guy, you're always gonna start off with your left foot. Let me say that again. As a guy, you're always gonna stay or start off on your left foot. As a female, you are gonna start off on your right foot. I'm a female right here, right? Okay. So if I was holding the gentleman, I would be starting on my right foot because he's starting on his left, right? So my first step as a female is going to be backwards. Get used to it, ladies. You're always going to go backwards. The guy is there to guide you, make sure that you are in position, and to make sure that you don't fall down. There's a level of trust. We're not going to get there yet. Let me explain the basics. The basics is very simple. We're not going to get into the numbers just yet, but here's the basics. As a lady, you're going to step back, one step back forward, then step back to where you were. Oh, that's kind of confusing. Natural step back, all your weight on that foot, lift this left foot up, put it down. Basically, a rock step is what that's called. Rock, back, rock forward, close your feet together. One more time. Rock back, all your weight on this leg, rock forward, put your feet together. That's the first part for you ladies. The second part is the exact opposite. Once you go back, rock forward, step, now you step with your left. Rock forward, all your weight. This foot up, unless you're stylish and you're doing all that. But right now, this foot up, right? Natural position, you're just rocking. If you just step, rock, back, step together. The most important part. If you do all this and you start going back from your original place where your placement is, you're going to get confused as it's not going to be natural to go back. So what am I saying? Because I'm going on a tangent. Which means if we were to ladies, if we were to be going back, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You see how I'm back here. So now that I'm back here, I have to bring this foot back here. But if I have to bring this foot back here, my next step is this one. So your brain is doing too much now. So if you don't come back together, this natural step backwards won't be natural because you're going to be here, 7, and your mind is like, hold on, there's too much weight on the wrong foot to make that step. So, ladies, what am I saying? When you go, and gentlemen, after you get done with either the forward or the back rock, stomp your feet together. I know you're gonna see salsa people dancing, barely moving their feet, all that slide, and that is sexy. That's that I call it the old man salsa. But you are gonna be messed up trying to learn that way. That happens once you understand the basics. Once you understand how to count the music and how to maneuver through the music and have fun, right? You're gonna be able to style it because you can understand the counting, right? So let's go back for fellas. Fellas, you're going to start with what? Your left. I hope you said left. It's supposed to be interactive. All right. So when you start with your left, right, we're not going to get in the hand placement. I just want to get the legs down because we're going to rock in a second. You're going to rock forward, rock backwards. Mind you, we're not running. Let me go sideways so you can see me. I'm professional. I know what I'm doing. We, that's extra. Just rock, bruh. You got a lady in front of you. Unless you showing off and all, like, you gotta be mindful. A normal step. The smaller you step, the easier it is gonna be for her, and the closer she's gonna be to you. Whole nother situation. So let's go. Rock, step, close your feet. Rock, step, backwards, close your feet. You're like, oh, I could do that. Once the music gets on, you like. So let's do it a couple more times, right? Let me go backwards. Without the music. Rock, step, feet together. Rock, step, feet together. Mind you, I'm exaggerating. So I know you see me stepping back. I'm only doing that to create the habit in your brain that, oh, there's a drastic. But I don't want you stepping back that far. Let me clarify that. I want you stepping back very even, about 10 inches to be exact, right? Nice, even step. Nice, even step. And as you remember, you're lifting up your feet every time you step. To be honest, for all my football players, think of picking up your knees. The more you, that shit looks sexy, okay? Yeah. The more you move your body, some of you guys are not gonna want to be doing the hips. That's cool, no problem. You're not gay if you move your hips. That's what we do in the Latin culture. But if you don't want to do that, what you do is you still stay masculine. Chest up. You're gonna always see me doing this when I'm dancing. To remind you and to remind myself, the head up, chest up. You ain't looking down. What you looking at? Her boobies? No, look at her face, right? That's where the connection happens. It's your wife, your girl, someone you're interested in. Look at her eyes, okay? Okay? And it's communication. Check this out, right? Let's go. Now, when you're stepping, you should be stepping, as in you should be placing your body weight. Whether, let's go back to the females that you think I'm talking to just guys. Whether you're a female, you should be committed to the step. So if I'm a female right here, bam 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 bam. You see? Not because if you hesitate, you're gonna be dragged. If you don't step with authority, you're going to be late. Salsa is very syncopated, very. So, what am I saying? You have to move, ladies. No laziness. Because a guy is going to be stepping, and if you. Well, hold on. No, step, mama, step. So, if you're dancing with someone right now, step, and you should be doing this alone right now. You shouldn't be dancing with anyone right now. Period. This is the basics. Now the same thing with where am I? Am I doing good on time? A little bit over, but it's cool. The same thing with the side step. I love teaching. Let me say this. I love teaching. So if this is helpful, comment, share, mash it. Let's get this going. I'm gonna keep doing this. Okay, I'll do this 5 hours a day. I used to teach dance 12 hours a day. That's a fact. For the side steps, shameless plug, day-to-day-enterprise.com, the no excuses process.com. The side steps, same thing with the forward and back. Lift your feet up, lift your knees up. Ladies, we not talking about knees for you yet. We're going to get you all the way live in a minute. Another teaser. But make sure you're lifting up your feet and you're stepping even. You don't need to be like. Let me. I'm being direct because I've taught this to thousands of people, and everyone thinks. It's a natural thing. Make everything natural. Don't think. Just move your legs. I know I'm talking to you like you're retarded because I have to learn like that sometimes. Like I tell teachers, people who are teaching me to talk to me like I'm an 8-year-old. I even tell clients like that to tell me their story, tell me their needs, but tell me like they would explain it to an 8-year-old. So it's very elementary. That's how you're gonna grow. Everyone wants to get up in there and start doing all these moves, but they don't know how the music is composed and they don't know how to structure their steps. So let's go back with the side steps. Make it very even. What did I say before? 10 inches. Okay? You don't know what 10 inches is? I'm so sorry, my name. You better get a ruler. Okay? So step 10 inches and you're cool. If you're a female, step like 6 inches. Okay? Don't hurt yourself, right? If you really want to like look good, you're gonna be on a 12 inch. That's where I'm at. I want to show you, but I have control. The more further you go out, the more you have to force and control you have to drag your feet in, which can make you go off beat. So 10 inches, right? Or less, right? A lot of y'all are hella tall, so I'm telling you 10 inches because you're like, 6 inches, I can barely move my feet. So I don't really need to spend too much time like I did on the basics or going forward with the side because it's the same thing. Don't overthink it. Dance. Let me show you. At a diagonal, right? Actually, let me show you from behind. 1, 2, 3, hold 4, 5, 6, 7, hold 8. 1, 2, 3, hold 4, 5, 6, 7, hold 8. I'm exaggerating the step. Do not copy me. You should be going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now, I just brought the numbers in. I brought the numbers in so you can understand. If you watch my first dance class, you seen that I taught the music theory. If you haven't, you need to go back there and this will make sense. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Salsa is fast. Most salsa, about 60, 75% of salsa is pretty quick, right? Can't really go into beats per minute because y'all don't speak that language. But it's very quick. So basically, what I'm hoping you get from this is the pause and is this the coming together. And it's a hold, but it's not really a hold. It's more like okay, we're just gonna miss that beat. Because when you dance in salsa, you don't hold really. You just one ton dun dun bum 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 bum. Most of the time, it's just a very fluid movement. You don't really hold because the rest of your body is going. If you're experience, the rest of your body's going, so you really don't see the hold. When you watch ballroom on TV, you're gonna see a lot of that because they do different versions of salsa. There's let me not go on that tangent. There's many different versions of everything, but salsa is not just what. There's different ways to dance on the beat. Like I told you in the first video, there's the upbeat, there's a downbeat, and there's samba, there's salsa, there's different variations of salsa. So depending on where you are in the world, where you grew up, you have learned or you've seen many different styles of salsa. What I'm teaching you is ballroom style salsa. Basically, it is the general partner dancing. We're going to go into the music because I've done all of the explaining, but let me show it to you one time, front and back, side to side. I'm going to turn around. So here we go, without the numbers. Step, hold, step, hold, step, hold, step, easy. Now, I'm a guy, so as you know, I'm starting with my left, right? Ladies, let's go. Let's give it a try with a little bit of music and close this thing out. Ready? That was a vibe.
Un matrimonio africano, esclavos de un español,
Come on.
que les daba muy maltrato y a su negra le
Little
pegó.
style. Here we go.
Y fue allí, se reveló el negro huevo, como venganza por su amor, y aún se escucha en la verga, no le pegue a mi negra. No le pegue a la negra, no le pegue a la negra. Oye, ven, no le pegue a la negra.
This is my salsa.
Oye, esa negra
Woo!
tremenda.
Come on.
Se escucha en la verga.
That's what we got. All right, so it started switching up. So basically, I tried to show you the basics and how you can use the basics and make it look super cool and do what I just did and still do the basics. Just the difference is I did the styling. I showed you arms, right? You've seen a lot of that. Why? Because when you're dancing with a woman or whoever you're dancing with, you're gonna be controlling them with the arms. And if you're dancing, me, I like to dance away because you can show the woman off. Side point. So when I dance, I like to control her from back here because the further away from me, the more you look at her, right? If we're close, you're looking at both of us. No, let me show you her because I'm gonna make her look really good, right? Let me tell you this: the arms are the steering wheel. So how I dance is very eccentric with the arms. That's my style. Now I also showed you a little bit of street flavor that I throw in there that I've learned that I've seen a lot of Cubans. They slide into moves, and then I'm an urban dude, so like I add my little kind of up rock, little break dance into there, and I kind of give it a you know and yeah, you can make salsa, you can make any dancing yours. That's the basics. I hope that was fun. It was a vibe. Like I haven't danced salsa like that. Like that's my little. You see at the knee once again, bum bum, dun dun, because it just. And you see me. I was basically playing the drums, and that's just showing you the talent and the love for the music, the culture, and everything like that. My name is Just Me. That was a long version of salsa. I actually gave you way too much. But this is just a teaser. If you are interested in learning more, oh my God, stay tuned. The noexcusesprocess.com. God loves you. I love you. No excuses, no matter what. Life is hard, but keep accelerating. Remember that.